after a while of like going back and forth, and then she hung up on me. And you know what? I still didn't realize it's a scam. I just don't understand, like, why? How could people come up with all these bad ideas? Have you ever thought about after you take all these money from people, how miserable that person will be? Just spread the information to any of your friends, any of your family members.
Welcome everyone.
Hi everyone.
Today we'll have a very special and also very serious topic we want to share with you guys. And it's about scamming. And Yunie also have a story that she want to share with us. And here the person, actually, I'm not sure if those are scamming emails, but Google is telling me those are scamming emails. And it's just the way it's presented. You can tell it's not intended for my channel, and the way it's written. And Google has warned me those will be stealing your personal information. And that's why I stopped opening those.
Yeah, so this one, it actually really looks like a letter from your fan.
Obviously, it's a scam, I can see right away. So what you can see is they copy-paste the channel's name, but everything they say in it doesn't really involve me. So they're saying you haven't responded to your content clip for YouTube Shorts and also TikTok.
Yeah, I don't have TikTok.
Yeah, I don't make YouTube Shorts. I don't make TikTok. Obviously, it's a scam. So within the first 2 seconds, I can see it's a scam.
Okay,
and for you, it looks like a fan, right?
Yeah.
But no, I can see it's just a scam. And you can see other videos like those. This one, they don't really say anything about me. They just basically say you have a large audience on TikTok. But today, Yunie is going to share us her story and also her concerns about scams.
Yeah, so how this started was a couple of days ago. I heard this news about someone got scammed by this software, which I almost got into that scam as well. What happened to me was when I first started in my current job, they gave me a work phone number, usually with my own personal number. If any phone calls with unknown numbers or numbers that I don't know, I usually don't pick up. But with this new work number, I usually pick up those numbers that I don't know because I thought they could be from clients.
Yeah, that's why I never pick up those numbers anymore.
Yeah, but that's a work phone number. You can't just reject all the calls. So yeah, that time I picked up the phone call. There was this person told me that he is like a staff from Telstra.
It's one of the major companies in Australia for telephones.
Yeah, it happened to be the work phone number is from Telstra as well. So I was like, okay, so he is probably from Telstra. And then he told me that they found out that my phone internet IP address is public. And then he said that it's very dangerous for me because people can easily hack into your phone. He told me to type something on Google. I forgot what exactly he told me to type. And then the first thing appears on Google, it was like, your IP address is public and this is not safe. That got me into it. Mm-hmm. And then I got scared and I asked him, oh, so what can I do? And then he was like, oh, let me pass to my senior to speak to you. And so you can tell it's like a team of people. He transferred to a lady
who specializes in
and then
extending the scam.
Yeah, she was asking me like some questions like, oh, do you also always use your phone to check emails, to check your bank accounts, to transfer money? I was like, yes. And then she was like, oh, that's actually a thing that she was trying to ask, like, do I use internet banking on my phone? Yes, I was so silly that time, and I was
There's
like,
a lot of signs as you're telling me this. Do you want me to tell you, or you finish your story first?
Okay, maybe I finish my story first.
Okay.
Yes, and then I was like, okay, so what can I do? And then she told me to install this app called AnyDesk on my phone.
No, we're not saying this app is a problem. This app is a legit app. But the usage of this app is very concerning. It remote controls your devices, your phone, your computer.
Yes, and so the lady on the scammer on the phone, she told me to install this app. And then, of course, I had got no idea what's AnyDesk. And so I installed the app. After I installed the app, she told me to enter a series of numbers,
which allows her to get access of your phone.
But luckily, it didn't go through. God. It wasn't a success. And then I keep telling her, oh, hey, it's not working. She was like, oh no, this shouldn't be happening. But I kept telling her like, oh, I killed the app. And then I reopened the app and it's still saying it's not successful. Then she got cranky. She actually yelled at me saying that, hey, if you don't want us to help you, then just don't play on us. And I was like, no, I was trying to get you guys to help me.
She probably thought you realized he's a scammer and just trolling her.
No, I was for real. And then I was asking
lucky.
her, I was saying, hey, please help me. And then after a while of like going back and forth, and then she hung up on me. And you know what? I still didn't realize it's a scam. And then I actually went to the Telstra website and talked to the live chat. They said they would look into my case.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they didn't get back to me. And then I went to
Company IT.
Yeah, the company IT. And then they told me that it's a scam. And then I told you about it.
Yeah, I got really mad at you. I was like, how could you have done this? How could you fall
Yeah,
for
you
that?
were so
I was a bit
harsh
mean. I know.
on
I'm
me that
sorry.
time too, after you heard about the scam.
I was angry because you got scammed. At the same time, I do realize it's very easy to fall for those at the time of the moment when they catch you off guard. And just to share a bit of insight as I listen to your story.
Yeah.
The first thing is, usually companies are not in responsibility, or they're not there to do personalized security advice, especially a generalized company like Telstra. They might say there's something wrong with your account or something, but they wouldn't offer personalized assistance for security. They're not a security website, or they're not a company for that. And the second thing is, anytime they ask you for access or ask you to do something, let's say if you ask you to download this app, what you usually do is you go type this first, and then you go look at this.
So you type AnyDesk scam.
Yeah, and scammers. And this can give you a good understanding of what kind of scams you might be expecting. And lastly, when you face those kind of people, usually you got to ask yourself, hey, why are they helping me so much? What is there to gain when they try to help me this much? Obviously, there's something for them to gain. If the company is paying for them, or if you're paying for them, you got to know who is the customer and who is the audience. Where do they make the money from, right?
Yeah.
Usually we get caught up in the phase and, we're like, oh my gosh, this is happening. I better get it sorted.
Yeah.
So even though when hearing your story, it seems a little bizarre, how could you fall for it? But at the time, I understand how you can, get tricked.
Yeah. Because you know what? After this incident, I even told my sister about this incident, and my sister almost fell for the same type of scam, So she received this phone call saying that something wrong with her credit card. And then she thought it's for real until the person on the phone told her to install an app on her phone. And then she realized, I told her about my story.
So good that you told
her.
her.
So I think it's very important that we have to spread this information.
It doesn't have to be AnyDesk or anything. So right now, because of the pandemic, because of virus and everyone's kind of using social media and things to contact each other, I have received countless of emails, countless messages on social media, Instagram, Twitter, and even personalized messages. I receive a lot of those. And I really want to share the awareness of any type of scammers, anything that sounds very suspicious. You should be careful.
Yeah, and I think they have quite a few types of formula to scam people. So sometimes they will say that you did something illegally and we will have to arrest you. You have to go to the court, something like that.
Fear.
Yes. And then sometimes they will use the romance kind of scam.
That's right.
Yeah. Try to be friends with you, try to show you care, and then try to start a very romantic relationship with you.
I've actually had that before when I was trying to date online.
Really?
Yeah, before I met you.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want to share that?
It's okay. I can't share. It's on my phone. I already deleted it. But basically, the person was trying to ask me for more personal information. And when I asked for a face confirmation to kind of do a Skype or a face video call, they kind of refused. And then there was one that kind of got caught up on me. And they actually had a person to do that. But I can tell right away they were a scammer. It's really frustrating. There's a lot of people there just trying to take advantage of others.
Yes.
Now, just on the topic that Yunie was saying that, the scammers, they use fear and also different tactics, we do have a particular video Yunie wants to share with you guys. And this is from BBC News. So this is about a scam and also different ways of people try to scam people in Asian countries. And Yunie have heard of this. If you guys do have time, definitely have a look at this one. I do want to warn you guys, some of the images in the video is very violent, and this is a very not a positive thing. But if you're scared of scammers, you want to be aware of what is happening in the Asian countries, make sure you have a look at this video as well.
Yeah. So this video is about this scammers called pig butchers. So this pig butcher is those kind of romantic scams that we talk about.
Yeah, they pick people who are vulnerable, who are emotionally attached, and then they find a way to reel them in and steal a lot of their money and a lot of their trust in faithing and also feeding people. There's also a video we watched on Netflix called the Tinder Swindler. Was it?
Oh, yeah.
Tinder Swindler. Something like that.
Yeah, but I think that's like a different type of scam.
It's a dating app romance. So definitely be careful with this. We also heard, the threatening scams that says, government agent or tax office or any kind of government agency wants you to pay up and do things. And there's ones with a toll where you get a message saying you have a toll and you have to pay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. Just be careful, guys. So what Yunie wanted to share with this particular video is that a lot of scammers you might hear on the phone or maybe on emails, they might not be the scammer who actually takes your money. They might also be a victim of the scam. And here Yunie will explain about the Asian countries and how the organization were formed and how they actually scam other people. And then they use the scammed people who they kidnap and also imprison to scam more people.
Yeah, so the people that are on your phone talking to you, maybe they are the person who started all these, but maybe they are a victim from a really bad organization. All these bad organizations outside doing so many bad things, torturing their own staff to scam people money, to scam the money that we earn it using our sweat and our blood. And they just scam them all in like 1 second. That's so not fair. And it's so not right. I just don't understand, why? How could people come up with all these bad ideas about stealing people's money? Have you ever thought about, after you take all these money from people, how miserable that person will be? How are they going to spend the rest of their life trying to earn those money back?
Yeah, we're very thankful and also blessed to be in countries that is more developed, and also there's less evil people in our community, at least not at least not in the suburbs. But there's always people on the internet that they can get access to you across the world, no matter where they are. I'm not trying to be mean on Asian countries or less developed countries, but there's always people in any countries that can have very bad intentions. And like Yunie said, it is very concerning, and just some people are taught in different ways. They have different morals and different ways of life. So yeah, that's why I want to share this with you guys.
Yeah.
And Yunie was quite emotional and quite upset about this, so she really wanted to share
because
this.
I actually heard of stories of people, they get very depressed after they got scammed. They were traumatized. You never know how much impact on the person.
Yeah. It's not a positive thing, but usually I want to share positivity and happy laughters with you guys. But something like this, I think we do need to address this or maybe bring awareness to everyone, because it's going on and it's actually getting more rampant. I'm getting more messages, emails, anywhere we see it, everything we get the calls. Sometimes I get 3 or 4, 5 calls like this every day, and it's very concerning.
We just have to be more alert and spread the information. Spread the stories.
Yeah, hopefully when you listen to Yunie's stories and also the other ways of scamming that we share with you guys, make sure you let family member and friends know that there's different ways that scammers can get to you and different things you should be aware of.
Yeah, and victims can be ranged from young age to old age. So just spread the information to any of your friends, any of your family members.
Now, hopefully you guys found this video helpful because this is something that has experienced, with Yunie, and it's actually happening very often. So we really want to make a dedicated video to warn you guys. And you can see me personally, I have received a lot of emails at different ways of scamming, different messages. So I do want to warn you guys about the severity and also the ways people can get to you. Okay, thanks for watching this video, guys. Make sure you check out the next video for some very funny moments and also behind the scenes about this video.
Yay!
Bye bye.
See you next time.